What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a quick little tip or a little trick for you guys. Really, it's a glitch to try to help you guys out if you're having the same issue that I've been having here in Face of the Franchise mode. If you're in Face of the Franchise mode and for some reason your player does not show up on the field for you, it is glitching out. I don't know why this glitch is happening, but a couple times now I've come into my Face of the Franchise mode, and instead of my player being at quarterback for LSU, it's some random number 11 player with the last name Thomas. He looks nothing like my player, and it's not my player that's showing up on the field. Actually, right now I've resolved the issue and I got my player back on the field. For some reason my number has changed and it's not exactly who I should be on the field, but essentially what you need to do if your player isn't showing up on the field, because I'm sure that this is a glitch that some people are going to face as well, is you need to back out and come back into the face of the franchise. And one of the issues that that's going to cause is you might have to restart a cutscene that you were at. You might lose a little bit of progress, but you can avoid having to play with a player that is not yourself for an entire game. The reason that I was confused about this was because the first college game that I played, the I should say random quarterback came in for me, and I was like, you face this situation where you're not necessarily starting, you're splitting reps with another quarterback, and so I was like, oh, well, maybe I'm playing as another quarterback. I don't really understand what's happening. But the reality of the situation is simply this. The reality of the situation is the game is inputting a random player in for your player. And so if you want to successfully complete what you need to complete, if you want to be successful and increase your draft stock, because these games do have an effect on your draft stock, you need to either exit out and come back into the face of the franchise to be able to utilize your player, or you need to play with that random player that they inserted for you, because you will only play as essentially your player. It's just not showing up as your physical appearance on the field. So if you are playing as yourself, and those reps matter. So what happened to me was I got into the game and I saw that it wasn't me at quarterback, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm controlling the other quarterback and I need to like throw in completions and like cause them to play bad so that I get subbed into the game. That's not the case. That will hurt your draft stock. That will prevent you from progressing the way that you want to progress. So make sure that you don't make that mistake that I made. Make sure that if you are actually physically playing the game, that you do the best that you can on offense, because otherwise you're going to hurt yourself if you make the mistake where you think that, because your player is not showing up, that it's not actually you on the field, because it is registering as you on the field. It's just not showing you on the field. So that's very important for you guys, and I hope that this helps you guys out in some way. That's the only fix that I've found for it, is backing out of the face of the franchise and coming back in. If that doesn't resolve it, close the application, check for an update the game if you can. If not, close the application, come back onto the game, and then hopefully your quarterback will show up. Like I said, I did that, and my quarterback is now showing up. For whatever reason, my number is different. I don't really know exactly what's going on with that, but at least my quarterback is now showing up on the field, and I can play with him and at least feel somewhat assured that he's going to progress, and I'm going to get the draft, the draft stock increase that I should get for playing well with him. So, like I said, hopefully it helps you guys out in some way. This will be, video number 1 in a many series of trying to help you guys out for various different reasons here in Madden 21. If there's any other specific thing that you're having trouble with, make sure you leave it in the comment section, and I'll try to address it in a future video. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video if it does help you out, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope you have a good night.